Evening tubers, it's Friday night. It's what about 10 after 7. My show ended at 4:30 and we're still about 90 degrees in here and the sun is still up. If you look at the very bottom of the garage right there. And so, let's see, we broke out the 1000 grit. And I think we're going to start wet sanding. We're only going to do the outside of the bumper. We are going to leave the inside alone. So when I get more, I'll turn this back on later. Morning tubers, it's Saturday, August 1st, and we are wet sanding the bumper. And we just finished with 1000. We got a few areas I got to hit again, and we'll be starting on 1500 once I take care of these areas here, like here and here and here. So, but yeah, this is. Oh yeah, there's some here too. So, all right, more in a minute. All right, tubers, it's in 1500 scratch. And next up is 2000 grit. Again, I'm not doing anything on the inside. We'll leave it alone. We'll just cut and buff the outside. So, alright, when I get more, I'll turn it back on later. Hey, tubers. Bumpers in, was it 2000? Yeah, I'm only going as far as 2000 grit. So it's in 2000 grit. So, yeah, my hands are still wet. It feels good. So next up is rubbing compounds, and they are, let's see, yep, right there in the shelves. Yeah. And I think the case next to it is the pneumatic buffing, pneumatic buffer, and then I think right above it is the bag of buffing pads. But first we gotta get this all protected, because buffing, it just throws the compound all over the place. So we got some pulling out some sheets and draping them over and covering up some stuff, because we'll do it right here on the bench. So that'll probably be tomorrow, and tonight I will get this configured to buff it out. Later, guys. Evening tubers, Saturday night, and got a little barrier built, because you know what a mess buffing can be. So yeah, this is all down to 2000 grit. There's a few areas in there that, and frankly, I'm not really worried about it. It's a bumper, you know, and actually most of it happens to be on the bottom side of it. So I did get that. It's over on this side now. I did get this run out, and so, but all in all, so let's see. I got my 3-inch mini polisher. I'm going to wash these tonight, and then got various other pads. So. And I still got to get the compound over here. So this is what I hope to get probably done tomorrow. Maybe, we'll see. Hopefully, it's Sunday's chore day, so I got to take care of the chores. So everybody have a good evening, and hopefully we'll pick this up tomorrow afternoon. Later. Morning tubers. Yeah, I got these washed and clean. They're all set to go. Got the compounds down, 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, I didn't realize I was that low on 2 though. Yeah, okay. So, got the buffer out. And I said I also showed you last night. I got the extra buffing pads out. So, air compressor is on, if I remember correctly. Let's see. Yep, air compressor's on. So when I get some time from chores or break in chores, I'll come and we'll start buffing this out. It's probably going to take all day. I need to get the bottle of this water, tap water here, and start doing that. So in case it gets dry, I'll squirt a little water on it. So, all right, well, let me finish chores so I can get out here and get this. I was hoping to get this buffed and on today, but we'll see and what happens. If not, it'll go on tomorrow. So when I get more, I'll turn this back on later. Hey tubers, started buffing. So yeah, I can't buff and hold the camera at the same time. I could set you up on the tripod, but then the way my luck's been running with lens covers, I probably would sit there and get smuts, get this splattered all over the lens cover. So, but yeah, we're just doing a little section at a time. No big hurry, no rush, but we'll get her there. More in a minute later. All right, everything's been done in compound 1. This is compound 2. So we've done from here to here in compound 2. Well, it's looking good. I'm happy with it. So, more in a minute. Morning, tubers. I just did number 2 here. We just got the 2 roughly right about here. It's coming out nice. So we got the rest of the top due. The bottom's already done. Then we do number 1. We got this pad for number 1. It's a polishing pad. And so we got the from about here down number 2, and then the whole thing number 3. And then we're done. And then we can put it on the car. Well, first we got to wash it because it's all cruddy and got compound all over it, but we'll wash it. So that's all I got for now, and when we buff some more, we'll bring you back later. Heck, this might make it on the car yet today. We're on number 3. And that's where we're at, I guess. Yeah, we might get it on the car yet today. So, buff on the car, tear down this, and figure out what we're going to do for the rest of the day. Woohoo! Might bring the spoiler in and get that cleaned up and figure out where we're at on where we are at on that. So when I get more, I'll bring you back later. All right, tubers, from here that way, it's been buffed with number 3, the machine polishing. So yeah. Camera probably doesn't do it justice, and there's something right there. I don't know what it is. Could be that one big spot that was hanging, that dirt that was there, but that's underneath. You won't see it unless you get down and crawl it down, and you want to look at it. But you have to get down on your hands and knees and get on your back and crawl underneath the car. That's done. This side needs to be done, then the top side, then we're done. So when I get more, I'll bring you guys back later. Hey tubers, anybody want a smoothed out 68 Camaro bumper? It's been cut and buffed. Yeah, I think it's going to look pretty good. Well, let's see. Sun is walking out in the sun now and see what it looks like. there you go. I kept that sheet out. We'll throw it in the washer when we get done to lay down and put the bumper on. I think this bag, yep, is all the hardware. So I'm going to clean out the inside and thoroughly clean this bumper. I can't wax it yet, and then I'm going to put it on the car. So this will probably conclude the bumper series. It's Monday. What is it? July or August 3rd? Yeah. And this will conclude it on the bumper. I am going to bring some touch-up paint and sit there and touch that up. I don't know where that happened, or how that happened. It sure wasn't from me buffing. But if we just touch it up, you'll never notice it. So I'm going to go inside, cool down, take 5. I want to thank everybody for watching, subscribing, and of course leaving comments. And we'll pick this up tomorrow. I don't know what we'll do, but we'll find something. You guys have a good one. Later. Hey tubers, it's still Monday, and I was going to put this on, but I forgot I got to chase the threads, so we had to chase them. And that took us all of about, I want to say, an hour, because you had to use an open-end wrench on the die, sit there and to spin it, because there's no way you're getting a socket or anything else on it. So, and we didn't have to go all the way up on that because of the rubber grommets and everything that are on here. So yeah, so we were spread out. Everything's down there to do it, but unfortunately it's time to go in. So we'll have to pick this up in the morning, and so Tuesday morning we'll try it again. All right, when I have more, I'll turn it back on later. Oh, and the little touch-up came out great. See? So, later guys. All right, tubers. Pat's just leaving. He didn't want to be on camera, or I didn't ask him, but the bumper's on. It's not bolted down, it's just in. What it was is I couldn't get this bolt in with the rubber keeper on, and that was the hard thing. So it's all loose. So tomorrow, Wednesday, I'll sit down and we'll put it all together, tighten it up. Shouldn't take me more than a half hour to do, and that'll be the end of this project. So when I get more, I'll turn it back on later. Afternoon, tubers. It's Wednesday afternoon, and yes, the bumper is on. Not bad for a guy who really doesn't know what he's doing in a totally filthy garage, but it came out okay. I like it. Now, I didn't put the spoiler back on because it's got to go to 2 lifts. One for the front end alignment and the other one for the tailpipes. And spoiler is right there, laying on top of the windows. So, and it needs a repair, because the month I did drive this around with the spoiler on it, we did crack it, so it needs a repair. So I'm going to cover this back up. I don't know, I'll have to think about what I want to get into next. I might pull down the Valance and see how bad that is, touch-up wise, and maybe clean that up, touch it up. That shouldn't take much, and then install it. Install it, and then we can move on to something else. No, the Valance is up there wrapped in a towel. Right there. You can see part of it sticking out. Or there you can. So, sorry about the cam work. But that's done, and I'm happy with it, so that's the main thing. So, I want to thank everybody for watching, subscribing, and of course leaving comments. And you have the rest of your Wednesday. Hope it's all good for everybody out there. And we'll pick this up on the next one. Later.